Here we are on an Easter Sunday morning, unlike any that most of us have ever experienced. And for many of us, the reality will be that we cannot be in church on this most important day. There's an absence. So perhaps for the first time, we can look at what the church offers us for a gospel on this Sunday. And it is essentially the empty tomb. That the women go to find the body of Jesus, and instead the stone is rolled back and there is emptiness. Jesus, they eventually come to understand, is risen. But first, all they have is emptiness. If I was God, I might have been tempted to rewrite this story differently. To not have something lacking, but something that fulfilled the hopes and expectations, something that was present and concrete and tangible. And many of us have been going through these kind of emotions and thoughts over the period of this forced Lent that we've been having with the coronavirus. I'm here in New York, and we've certainly been in the thick of things, seeing people in desperate situations, losing their lives, families not being able to be with their loved ones as they passed. Incredibly heart-wrenching moments. So we've had a feeling and a taste and the reality of absence in a most powerful way. What God does when God comes into the world is not take over our problems, that he doesn't use his power, his godly power, to solve those problems. What he does, in fact, is use that power to enter into our human reality. God doesn't take away our freedom. God doesn't obliterate our humanity. From the very moment of the incarnation, God enters human life, born as a vulnerable, totally dependent baby, living a life of a human being with others, weeping at the loss of his friends, being misunderstood, suffering pain, weeping, knowing love. And then in the ultimate act that we witnessed, at least virtually, this past Good Friday, he identifies himself with our total humanity, even to our mortality. What that does is help us to understand that the way God operates in the world. And I got the most powerful insight of this many years ago when I was watching my godson. One day, he was at his grandparents' and his mother was standing beside me. And he was running backwards and forwards up on the driveway, a gravel driveway, totally enjoying the moment, lost in that innocence and bliss that is childhood, entertained and entertaining us. It was a beautiful moment, but you could see what was going to happen, and surely it did. He tripped and fell over. And there was that moment where you thought, oh, he's going to be all right, but then the floodgates open. And before I could think, his mother left my side and raced straight outside and picked him up, put him in a lap. And as she's stroking her child, trying to reassure him, she started to cry with him. And it's been one of the most powerful insights that I've ever had into the nature of God. A God who doesn't have a magic button to rewrite the wrongs, to take away the hurts, but a God who is so intent on joining us in our life that he enters into the most human, painful, sinful, and joyous aspects of our life. A God who is in total solidarity with us. On this Easter Sunday morning, I wanted to think of the ways that happens in our life and the ways that we witness that, the opportunities we get to do it. That's why I love the work of Unbound, because what we're trying to do is use our humanity to be with others, to use the resources we have to be in solidarity with others, in a mutual exchange. that so often what happens is that the poor reveal to us our own poverty, that the poor give us a chance to use our riches and to be, in turn, blessed by their richness. We've seen it in those first responders, in the medical workers, extraordinary dedication and heroism, the people delivering our packages, working our supermarkets, keeping the utilities open. All of those extraordinary ways that human beings rise, in the case of it, emptiness, to fill it with the love and the compassion that is the best of our humanity. So on this Easter Sunday morning, when we confront the empty tomb, let us not see what is lacking, but see in what is there for us to fill, to be God's action in the world. God bless you. Have a happy Easter. Stay safe and strong and hopeful. Thank you.